talked about exponential organizations. What is that model about exactly? Is that something like Google's 10x thinking? Is it in a different direction?
It's a very good question, because actually the Google 10x is part of an exponential organization. Let me explain. So the exponential organization is actually a model that Ismail Salim has been exploring. And he was wondering, okay, how or why better is a company like Google, Uber, etc., growing in such an exponential way? Because actually they're growing exponential. And they discovered a lot of elements that contribute to an organization to be capable to become exponential in growth. So there were some factors there are some factors that are really looking to the outside world, and there are factors looking at the organization itself. And they are really explaining like, okay, there is one element you need an innovation, of course. And that's where Google 10x is part of it. So Google 10x is actually one of the methods that Google uses to think about innovation in an exponential way. So instead of Google X is saying, okay, instead of improving your product or service by 10%, let's factor it by 10. Because that forces you to go outside of the normal thinking and really push it to the end. But that's not the only thing why a Google, for example, is an exponential organization and capable to have this exponential growth. There is also the fact of having staff on demand, which is actually making use not only of your employees, but also making use of the total world. Because if you want to grow and grow fast, you need a lot of intelligence and a lot of brains.
Yeah.
So one of the elements is the innovation, but another element is also to have interfaces. You know, for example, Uber has an app, an interface where it's able to collect all the demands of, I want to have a taxi, and to be able to respond to it. If they wouldn't have had that, they would never have been able to grow, because, you know, let's say all the receptionists taking the calls, I want a cab, etc., won't be possible.
It wouldn't scale up like that.
No. And then there is an element of a dashboard. You need real-time dashboards, because otherwise, if you don't have them, you will not be able to see what's going on. If you grow so fast, the slightest change today makes a big difference. So you need those real-time dashboards. You need to nail those. You need to keep on doing some experiments to have those growths.